Adorn has a beautiful selection of toxin-free Australian-made nail polish. It dries really quickly and it lasts on the nails. So, what are the colors that we've got? We have this beautiful pink that you can see here and a gorgeous black lid, and it's at that slimline design called Paris. And then we have this one, which I've got on my nails today, which is Berlin. We've also got this beautiful dusty pink color, Las Vegas. And we've got the perfect white. And all of the nail polish has our accreditations on the back. This one's called Geneva. The three that would work for a French are these. So you've got your Berlin, Geneva, and our clear, which is also a top coat, which I always recommend popping on your nails. And we also have a gorgeous black as well. And this one is called Melbourne, because I think a lot of people in Melbourne like to wear black. And red, our newest released color. It is the most beautiful cherry red. So I'm not a real red fan, I have to say, but this is a beautiful red color, very similar, a little bit brighter than my lips. And this is our new Uluru shade. Now, I have been asked to show how to put nail polish on. Now, what I can give you is some tips, because nail polish is always going to take a little bit of practice. One of the things that I love to do before I put my nail polish on is I grab a Q-tip and I put our soothing barrier balm all around my cuticles. That's going to protect your cuticles from getting nail polish on them, which I know is the bane for most of us when we're putting nail polish on. We end up getting it on the skin, we try to get it off, and then of course we end up scraping the nail polish. So that would be one tip that I would give you. Then pop your nail polish on. Okay, so the brush is flat in a way. Now for me, when I'm getting my nail polish out, I push it to the side so there's only nail polish on one side. And then that's the side that goes directly onto your nail and down. Now, one of the things that I will show you with the clear is the direction of the brush. So all you need to do is, with the loaded side, get it as close to the cuticle as you can and go down the middle. And you should have a good amount on there. Not enough that it's dripping, but a good amount. Then what you could do is go back to the top and you sweep around. So it's straight down the middle, and then with the rest of the nail polish you're sort of sweeping around that way, and then painting downwards. Now what I do suggest is that you put one coat on each hand, and I know there's always a hand that's a little bit harder to do, but if you do one coat and just let it dry for just a minute or so, it's going to make the whole process of all of your layers of nail polish dry that bit quicker if you just let each layer dry on its own a little bit first. So that's my second tip. So once you've done the first coat, let it dry for a minute or two. If you're at home, go and do something else, watch TV for a bit, let it dry, and then come back and do your second coat. Okay, and again, I'm just going to show you, when I say a loaded brush, let me show you how much you should start with. So it's almost dripping off the end, like that. So again, it's straight down the middle of the nail. And if you've got enough on there, it's then to the side and then to the side. Do 2 to 3 coats, depending on how much coverage you've got. Now this particular color I have got 3 coats on because I like a really bold nude coverage. So 2 coats, and then I never do my third coat until I know those 2 coats are really dry. If you are time poor, 2 coats may be enough, but I think if you can wait that little bit of time so it's completely dry, come back, do your 3rd coat, and then your top coat. 3 coats of nail polish lasts a lot longer than if you apply 2. It's definitely another day or 2 in your nail polish lasting from chipping, that extra coat. Then you come along, pop your top coat on, and of course that's what's going to make your color look shiny and last a lot longer. Now, the tip to stopping your nails from being bumped or scraped after you've finished your coats. Grab our beautiful cuticle oil. And this is a tip that I used from way back in my salon days. Anyone that came in for a manicure would get some cuticle oil, 1 drop on each top of your nail bed. Then just very, very gently, because your nail polish would be touch dry at this point, just gently do this with the oil. So it's covering the whole nail. That's going to make your nail polish bump proof until it dries. So if you can't sit still, you, I don't know, grab a coffee and you accidentally bump the mug, you're going to find that that oil provides a barrier from your nail polish getting bumped, smeared, or scratched. Okay, it's not foolproof if you really grab something, yeah, of course, but it's going to help with those little bumps and knocks whilst the remaining part of your nail polish is drying. So again, the tip is putting your soothing barrier balm around the cuticle with a cotton bud, which is an earbud, protecting that cuticle from getting nail polish on it. Then you're going to put your first coat on, let it dry a minute or 2. Then your second coat, let it dry for a minute or 2. Best if you can let it dry almost completely. And the third coat, if you are not time poor, even if you do your third coat the next day, that third coat is going to give you all of those extra days of wear and your nail polish not chipping. Then pop your top coat on, whether it's 2 or 3 coats that you've done. Wait until it is again semi-dry. It's touch dry. Then you put your cuticle oil, a drop of each on the nails, and that gently smeared over the top will bump proof your nails. So hopefully you've enjoyed the tips that I've given you around beautiful nails that are going to last as long as possible, that are going to dry super quickly. And as I showed you before, you've got so many beautiful colors to choose. Why not try a couple? Go with, all one color, and then maybe your ring finger a different color. These two paired together look beautiful. So you can have all of your nails done in this and your ring finger done in this. And of course you can do the French as I mentioned before. You could do all black nails and then have one red. It's so up to you. There's so many beautiful selection and so many options that you've got to choose from. I know you're going to love these nail polishes. They are just absolutely gorgeous.